All right, so the dealer that I bought this car from, I see it on one of those car websites. I start calling and like, I guess they're busy, it's a Saturday. So I drive down there and I pull up to this like huge facade, big building, all glass. Land Rovers, Rolls Royces just parked out front. I'm here for a Mazda. So I go through into like this, you know, it's all like granite with, again, tons of glass. There's a Lamborghini LP something or other. And they also had an SLR McLaren in there, a soft top convertible version of it. And this was like, again, it's like the entrance, kind of like the reception area. And like most places have like that reception area. This place was fancy enough. It was a mezzanine. Not like a foyer, like when you go to a Hyundai dealer or a Mazda dealer. Like they had a proper mezzanine.
Oh, Hyundai dealer just like right in the parking lot. He's like, you want a car? Here's some cars. We ran out of a car, basically.
It's not even their parking lot. It's like Costco's in the back. They drive the cars in, they sell them, and then they leave. Whatever's not sold, they drive it back home. But no, this place was straight. It was actually pretty fancy. So I go up and I'm like, hey, like you can see the sales guys are all suited up and everything. So I go up and I ask him, like, I'm here to see your Mazda. Like, the only Mazda you have, I think the only car below $50,000 that you guys are carrying right now. When you're driving on the road, you definitely want to always have traction control on. Don't be one of those guys that's like traction control off because I'm a race car driver. Mm-hmm. No way, it's terrible.
I would never do that.
I mean, like, honest, I love how well traction control systems work, especially on newer cars. The 3 Series was amazing for it. You keep that light on, you could just be cruising on the highway and you want to go and like switch lanes and you cross that like snow barrier that's usually between lanes.
That's death.
Exactly, it is death. It's actually white knuckle driving when you're crossing one of those at like 80 or 100 with tons of traffic and nobody gives you enough room, transport truck. So in the 3 Series, you cross it and you just see the light just blinking lightly at you. It's just like, hey, like I just saved your ass and you're cool.
So you're telling me if I get an E46, I should absolutely weld that diff?
I wonder what would happen with it. If you have the traction control on somehow, and it's got welded, let's say at the beginning, before the computer knows what's up,
yep.
What it's gonna try to do is brake the wheel that's spinning. So it'll apply the brake, but that brake will get applied right down the drive shaft to the other side. And I think it'll just eventually trip out and say failure and then tell you to go see the dealer and
it'll just lock up your brakes and kill you, maybe?
Could do that too. And actually, here's the weird thing is, I have been reading about this and I didn't really believe it, but an LSD in the winter, like especially in the snow, rear-wheel drive, will make you at times understeer. It was easy to drift in the snow with an open diff because it does still end up actually like spinning both tires as long as like there's just no traction on either one. But once the diff locks in the snow, it overpowers the front tires. You actually end up just locking the rear and then it starts powering through and just pushes the car forward regardless of what you want to tell it with the steering wheel because it just doesn't have any traction. So unless you're careful, it actually does make you, under throttle on, it does make you understeer.
Oh yeah, tell us about the specs of this car.
167 horsepower, 2-liter. It's a Mazda MZR, which is a Ford Duratec clone. I don't know who made it, but I know that this was when Ford owned Mazda at the time.
So 2-liter, no turbo, just naturally aspirated.
Just naturally aspirated, right?
Okay, and this is what, technically an NC Miata?
NC.
Did you already sell your NA?
No, I have it.
You have it, okay.
Yeah, I honestly, I like it. There just isn't that many around. The prices have gone through the roof too. What I paid for it, I could almost sell it for double. So I'm keeping it, but at the same time, if I were to get rid of it, I would and probably pick up an MR2 Spider, like the new ones, like the 01 to 07, which are really rare, hard to find actually. If not that, I have been looking for a Lada Niva.
Really?
I want a 4x4 Lada Niva, and there is one in Ontario, but the guy won't, like he hasn't responded to any of my emails. So shall we park by the oven?
That's yeah.
Actually, this is probably a worse spot because if that Toyota right now understeers and just slides right into us. This is a nice scenic view by the oven.
It is, right by the oven.
I think I need mud flaps.
Yo, I got mud flaps. I was gonna rally spec the car, the Hyundai.
Someone is definitely gonna... Oh my God. This is why we shouldn't park here. What did I say about parking here?
Yeah. So are we moving?
Yeah, let's move the car. It was flying. There's a truck. I gotta move this thing. Yeah. I didn't believe that happened. I would have been so mad if that happened.
It would have been a video.